Beware of a Holy Whore, directed by Rainer Werner Fassbinder. Rainer Werner Fassbinder was born in Bad Wörishofen, Germany on May 31, 1946. Born into a bourgeois family, his father being a doctor who was focused on his career and his mother a translator, he barely interacted with his parents and was left alone. His mother from time to time gave him movies to watch at an early age so that she could have peace and quiet while working. This led to him becoming a cinema addict who watched at least one film a day. Fassbinder was educated at a Rudolf Steiner elementary school. At the age of 16, Fassbinder left school and became involved with Munich's Action Theater, an avant-garde group where they performed various plays for which he participated to write, act, and be a director in these plays. When the company closed down in May 1968, Fassbinder founded the anti-theater troupe that produced original works and unusual stage versions of literary classics. Fassbinder made his first full-length motion picture in 1969 under his false name, which was Franz Walsh. He continued to use his name until 1971. He went on to complete more than 40 films during his brief career and was widely regarded as a prominent figure and a catalyst of the new German cinema movement. The new German cinema movement. In the early 1960s, Germany saw a rapid fall in film production. This led to a group of young filmmakers issue the Oberhausen Manifesto. They declared that the old cinema is dead. We believe in the new cinema. The new cinema will exist outside of the existing German film industry, where it saw the emergence of a new generation of directors and their radical politics. Operating in low budgets and influenced by the French New Wave, Rainer Fassbinder made a name for himself by producing a number of small motion pictures that caught the attention of art house audiences and enabled him to create a better financed production. Main plot. Jeff, a director, and his star actor are running late to the set of the movie they're currently working on. In the absence of those two, the film crew and cast lack a purposely way to spend their time, so they drink heavily. However, as they keep drinking and boredom and frustration sets in, morale hits rock bottom. When Jeff and his star actor finally show, the director is enraged by his crew's carelessness and sloppiness throughout the film. At first glance, the film seems like it is about the making of a film, but is more like Rainer Fassbinder making films. I say this because many of the events depicted in the film were more or less his experience with his crew when filming Woody in Spain, and there are many elements in this film that back this up. Let's have a quick look at the main character of this film, Jeff. Jeff is a bisexual alcoholic with explosive tendencies who has unrealistic expectations for his film crew to handle. Jeff will harass anyone and everyone on the set, but at the same time, we see Jeff's passion for filmmaking since he's trying to make the best of the situation. Jeff is supposed to represent Fassbinder in his earlier work. Jeff is even wearing Fassbinder's signature leather jacket in the film. Sadly, things don't go as planned for Jeff since the production of the film spirals into chaos. In conclusion, Beware of a Holy Whore may be seen as Fassbinder's recreation of contempt emotions to suit his fixations. The rest of the film is pitched at a low boil. What I mean by this is that it felt as if time was standing still and nothing was happening. I think that Fassbinder was using his anti-theater principles to create a kind of anti-cinema drain of forward momentum, since the characters seemed like they weren't going anywhere and didn't accomplish anything throughout the film. The film ends with a quote from Thomas Mann, and I say to you that I am worried to death of depicting humanity without partaking of humanity. I think that Fassbinder was trying to say that he was fully aware of his depictions of human suffering on film meant nothing if he was forcing his actors to go through the same melodrama as his characters. since Fassbinder's films were always about the same thing: human brutality.